Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course, Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format, and thank you for joining me. Today's mixed format is strength and flexibility, and we'll be focusing on your upper body. So your arms, your shoulders, your torso muscles. I think you're gonna feel great at the end of class. Being able to focus on one area of your body is sometimes a really great way to approach our workouts. You will need a mat or a carpet because we'll be moving down to the ground in the second half of class. I'd also like you to have a small hand towel, just to pad your knees and keep you a little bit more comfortable. Now, you'll need some dumbbells, and you can place your dumbbells onto a chair or a countertop. And if you have more than one size, bring them into your space as well, so you could trade off as you feel necessary. A yoga block would be great. If you don't have a yoga block, a thick cushion, sturdy cushion from your bed or from your sofa. We'll be using that when we move down to our mats. You will need a yoga strap. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt from your pants or from your robe. You want to keep that nearby. And looks like that's all the equipment we need. Quite a bit of props today, but I promise you they'll all be worth it. So now that we're ready to get set up, come meet me in your open space. Inhale and stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, stretch your arms down. Let's do this a few more times. So don't fake me out by pretending you're breathing. Deep inhales, please, and deep audible exhales. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now lift your arms up to your sides and make fists and roll your wrists in one direction. And now roll your wrists in the opposite direction. Might feel a little bit wonky to reach way out there and make wrist circles. Try it again, roll forward. You could take your time and then roll your wrist the other way. Keeping your arms up, so we're increasing the blood flow to your shoulders and arms. Part of our warm-up. Reach your arms forward and flip your palms towards me, high, and now flip your palms down. Up, down, 4 more. 3 more. Fingers wide, 2, last one. Okay, now bring your fingers together. Interlace your fingers right into the webbing and flip your hands inside out. Ooh, that feels so good. And now stretch your arms overhead. Get a good stretch on both sides of your body by just simply leaning from side to side as you press your palms up. Okay, come back into the center. Flip your palms so that they're facing the top of your head and make little circles on the ceiling. And now the other way. And reach both arms up to the center. Separate your hands and pull your elbows down as you squeeze your shoulder blades in. All right, 2 more, please. Last one. Reach your arms up and sweep your arms back. So take your time, just making circles on the way back. Point your thumbs back behind you. Let's have 2 more of these. Last one. And bring your hands to your rib cage and lift your heart forward and then release. So forward and release. You're squeezing your elbows back. 2 more. Last time. Okay, bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees, and just make a few hip circles. And now move in the opposite direction, because our hips will be holding us as we move our upper body, right? So we want to make sure we've got some good support underneath us. All right, it's time to pick up your dumbbells. We've got a little strength section first, so you could pick up either set. For this first exercise, I'm going to use a lighter set. Step your feet hip distance apart, take your arms by your sides, thumbs up, lateral raises. Nice and simple, lateral raises. So we're lifting our arms up to the side. Your arms should be even with your shoulders. Let's add just a little bit to this exercise. Watch the change. Hold it up. Bring your dumbbell center out and down. Now we will be doing more front raises in a bit. So if you're not loving this exercise, you can continue your lateral raises, simply lifting your dumbbells out to the side. We've got about 3 more of these. Maybe you're working at my speed, maybe at your own pace. Relax your arms now. Hinge forward at your hips. Lower your dumbbells forward. And then row, pulling up and up. Now I'm gonna switch my dumbbells and use a heavier set here because our back muscles are pretty strong. We can use heavier weights. Okay, so now let's set up a little pattern. Row 2 times. This is 1, this is 2, and now just one arm with a twist. Lift, and then lift. So we row twice with both arms, and then singles with a twist. Twist and twist. Now the whole time, as you hinge forward, your core muscles are strong to protect your lower back. Turn your head and look. Add a little smile because we get to exercise today, and that's a good day. This is your last set of twists. Okay, hinge up please. Bring your dumbbells to your shoulders. We've got shoulder presses. Bend your knees a little bit, and then now I've still got my heavier weights, and you might as well. So you can either move a little bit slower, you could switch to single arms, or you can lower your dumbbells and use your lighter weights. The choice is yours. For the time being, I'd like you to point your thumbs back behind you. Every time you press, please be sure you exhale audibly. So you're getting rid of any stress or tension in your neck or maybe in your jaw. Keep your core strong so that your chest doesn't pop forward. You want to stay in control. Let's have 3 more of these. Exhale 2. Last time. Lower your dumbbells all the way down and step your feet close together. Now a little mini squat is optional because this is an upper body class. So if you prefer, you can remain standing as we pump our biceps. Yeah, or you could come down into a little mini squat and get some bonus lower body work in. The choice is yours. Now, as you practice pumping your biceps, you can explore your range of motion. So you could come out to the side just a little bit and then to a diagonal and back. Just be sure to keep a little bit of space between your elbows and your torso. Spine is long, your core is strong. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Lower your dumbbells. Now, if you have more than 1 set of weights, I'd like you to grab your lighter ones for this next set. We're working on the back head of your shoulders, your rear delts. So step your feet together again, bend your knees a bit, hinge forward, and make a round circle with your arms like you're hugging a tree. And open, your palms face me, your elbows point back, and then back to this circle. Rear deltoids. They're typically not our strongest set of muscles, but they're so important to help us maintain good posture. Exhale each time you lift. Give a little pause once your elbows lift up to the sides. Exhale. Keep smiling. Let's have 2 more. Last one. You know those smiles are just for you, right? Hinge your body up. Keep your feet together. Now I promised a few more front raises, so let's do a front raise, and this is called scaptioning. It's when you make a V like victory with your arms. So first a front raise, and then a V shape, only as high as your shoulders. Now squeeze your knees together and keep your lower body stable. It's common for us to rock forward and back. That's common, but we want to avoid that and just isolate our shoulders for the time being. Lifting front and then scaptioning. All right. We've got 1 more set. To the front first. and then the V to the side. And then if you've still got your light dumbbells, you'll be all set for this next exercise. Bend your knees, hinge forward again. Lift your elbows high and tricep kickbacks. So you might have already noticed that we've done quite a bit of standing core work just by virtue of hinging over, needing to engage our core muscles to stabilize our torso. And if you haven't noticed that, well, surprise, guess what? You've been really multitasking. Reach your fingers towards the back of the room, straighten your arms the best you can, and increase the space between your earlobes and your shoulders. So a nice long neck. Let's have 3 more of these. Just 2. Last strength exercise in our standing position. Come on up and grab your yoga strap or your belt. This first stretch is gonna feel, all of these stretches are gonna feel so good. Just bring the strap to your lower back and then take your palms out a little bit wider than your hips and you'll simply lift. That's it. And then draw your shoulders back and feel your chest opening. Now you are welcome to stay here, okay? If you'd like to add a little more spice to this exercise, you can hinge forward, lean forward, and take the strap up towards the ceiling. I'd like you to maintain a long spine though, so do your best to avoid a rounded spine. If your spine is rounding, then you're better off standing. All right, let's lower down, lift one more time. Exhale and just hold and feel your chest opening for 4 and 3 and 2 and relax. Okay, that stretch was pretty active. It almost felt like strength work, didn't it? Bring your strap in front of you and take your arms out as wide as they go. Okay, so hands very wide. And now you'll lift the strap up and maybe you'll be able to take the strap back behind you, up and over. This is shoulder mobility work and you'll go as far as you can without pain. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. Uncomfort or discomfort is okay. Pain is not what we're going for. I don't like no pain, no gain. I don't use that term. Exercise doesn't have to hurt to work. Right now we're just adding a little bit of shoulder mobility and it should feel good. Let's have 3 more of these. And 2. And last one, up and over. Okay, now hold the strap up in the air, release your right hand, and allow the strap to fall down your back. Drop your left hand down so you're touching your head or your neck, and then internally rotate, so roll your right shoulder in, and then take the strap, your palm is wide open, and you'll pull down on the strap just a little bit. Pardon me for turning my back to you, but I wanted to make sure you got it right. Okay, so you're pulling down on the strap. Your left elbow is high. You should feel the stretch in your tricep. And now, turn your head to the right and you'll start to stretch your neck as well. Doesn't this feel so nice? Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, now very gently release your top hand, very gently. And then you can let your top arm just melt down your body. Take your time. All right. Now, take the strap up with your right hand. Drop the strap behind your back or behind you onto your back and then lower your arm down. Now your left arm will internally rotate, so you're rolling your shoulder forward so that your palm is exposed. And now just reach back, take the strap, and give a gentle tug. And keep the pressure on your arm steady. So once you find your edge, then just hold and turn your neck. So the edge that I'm talking about is that edge between discomfort and pain. Don't cross the line. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Okay, very gently release your top hand and allow your arm to just very slowly melt, like melting ice cream. Ah, feels so good. All right, let's take this strap nice and wide, wider than your hips, all the way up in the air, and this we call rainbows. Ooh, this feels so nice. Up and over. Up and over. You're stretching your side bodies. Lift high before you lean and exhale. Inhale, lean to your left and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more set. I could do this all day. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Okay, come into the center. And now imagine that you're kayaking. Have you ever been in a kayak? One hand comes back, one hand comes up, and you've got this nice gentle rotation through your body. If you've never been in a kayak before, then you could just imagine how nice it would feel to be paddling your boat through the water, so smooth, so fresh, using your body, feeling so powerful. As you twist, look back, twist, look back, using your neck. 4 and 3, exhale. 2, last one. Take your arms in the front, take a deep breath up and exhale. Good for you. Lots of dynamic flexibility for your upper body, but now it's time to move down to the ground. Make sure you have your towel and your block or a thick cushion. You can bring your strap with you if it's still in your hand. Turn to the side, one hand on your thigh, and slowly lower down. Just take your time. There's really no rush at all. You know what? I do need you to have your dumbbells. Okay, so I'm gonna crawl over and pick up my dumbbells. And if you have a choice between 2 sets, you can bring the heavier ones. If you brought the lighter ones, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. So you're over on your side. I'd like you to lay down on all the way down on your side and then roll onto your back, and you'll draw those dumbbells in towards your body. So this is a nice safe way to work with your dumbbells on the floor. Now keep your knees bent and draw your navel in so that you could feel a good connection between your lower back and the floor. And then press your dumbbells straight up and bring them all the way down towards your chest. Keep your elbows off the ground so you're pressing straight up. Exhale, straight up. Okay, hold this repetition up. Turn your palms away from you, and now lower your elbows down to the floor and push up in this position. Do your best to keep your elbows from touching the floor. We don't want to rest too much. We have a very short set, so make every rep count. 3 more. And 2. Last one, please. Bring your dumbbells together, bring them down to your chest, roll to the side, and place your dumbbells down. Roll to your back, bring your hands behind your head, and then one elbow to one knee, switch sides. So this is a modified bicycle exercise. If you know the bicycle and you'd prefer to keep your legs up, then you should. You can allow your alternating elbow to tap the ground, but let's not rest. So you've got lots of options. You could bring one foot down or keep your legs in the air. Keep twisting. resting your head into your hands for 3 and 2. Last one. Bring your head down, rock your head from side to side, give your neck a little bit of relief, and we're going back to abdominals. So hands behind your head. And some old school abdominal crunches. You can never go wrong with crunches. Exhale each time you lift your shoulders off the ground, please. And each time you lift your shoulders, I'd like you to press your navel down towards your mat. Keep going. We've got 5 more of these. Stay with me. 5, 4, keep going please. 3, last one. Rest your head down. Your abdominals are wide awake right now, right? We've done some prep work, so I'd like you to roll over onto your side and then onto the front side of your body. Press up onto your knees, resting on your elbows, forearms are down on the mat, and then press yourself into a forearm plank. Now, if this is really too challenging for you, you can lower one knee to the floor, take a quick rest, and then switch sides. So one knee is just gently tapping the ground. And if you need to rest, you can rest on that one knee. But this is more core work, and it's nice, efficient training, so stay with me. Let's have 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now both knees down, please. Walk your hands back towards your legs and come towards a tabletop position. Okay, extend your left leg back, your chest in between your hands. Come down for 1 push-up. Lower your leg and switch sides. Push up. Lower your leg and switch sides. So we've got our little towel here. You could pad your knees if you'd like, but you might have noticed how I just snuck in these alternating knees so that you don't have to rest on your knees for too long. Push up and push up. So you're bringing your chest to the floor, your spine is long, your core is strong. Just 3 and 2. Last one, please. Now lay down on the front side of your body again. Place your forearms down, but now we're stretching. Yes, this is the Sphinx pose. We're borrowing this exercise from yoga. If your lower back feels good, keep your legs and your ankles together. Press your elbows down and reach your heart forward. Now, as you reach your heart, if you feel some pressure in your lower back, then you can separate your feet as wide as the mat. And this will relieve some pressure in your lower back. So we've got this nice long static stretch. Before, when we used our strap, that was dynamic stretching, meaning that we were moving for our stretches. But now we just have this nice long isometric hold, reaching your heart forward, lengthening your neck. Inhale, please. And exhale. Okay, you can relax your upper body for a second. And now press up to a tabletop position. And if you need to, you could place the towel underneath your knees, okay, to keep you comfortable. I'd like you to place your right fingers behind your head, twist open to the right side, and then this is called thread the needle. Your palm is exposed to the ceiling, and you rest your shoulder on the floor. Please be sure that your shoulder is down, and you've got more of your weight on your shoulder than you do on your neck. Your neck should have some free movement. And this is offering you a significant twist through your torso. So you should feel that deep twist. Also stretching your neck. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, press yourself up. Now you can stay right where you are. I'm gonna switch sides. You'll place your left fingers behind your head, twist open to the left, and then thread the needle. So expose palm of your hand and very gently rest down on your shoulder. Acknowledge the twist in your torso. I really love this stretch. It's a little bit challenging to enter into sometimes. But then once you're there, the benefits are so good. All right, please take one more inhale. As you exhale, you'll push yourself back up. And then arrange the block or the cushion behind you so that you could sit on top of the block. Sitting on the block is just going to give you a little bit more space to play with this exercise. Just crisscross your legs. And now place your right fingertips so you could kind of tent to your hand. Place your fingertips on the ground. Your left arm comes up, thumb back, and now stretch over to the right. If it feels comfortable, you could place your hand flat. Really important for you to anchor your sitting bones into your cushion. So if your butt cheek is lifting up, then you've stretched a little bit too far. Now press your thumb back behind you a bit and turn your head towards the ceiling and find a gentle smile. Okay, look towards me, please. Sweep your arm up and down. Let's do the other side. So start with a finger tent, fingertips on the ground. Stretch your right arm up and now reach over to your left side. Anchor your hips, stretch through your fingertips, press your thumb back behind you, and now turn your chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale deeply, exhale. One more round, inhale, and exhale. Sweep your arm up and rest down. Now simply rest your head so that your right ear is moving towards your shoulder. And lift your right arm up and rest the weight of your hand or your arm onto your head. And then very gently just move your head from side to side. As you move, you might notice one area of tension. And when you find that, just stay and close your eyes and exhale. Stretch your left fingers down towards the ground. One more round of breath. Slowly release the pressure on your head and lift your head up. Let's tilt the other way. So ear towards your shoulder. And lift your left arm up and rest the weight of your hand or your arm onto your head. You can move your head from front to back a little bit, kind of searching out that space of tension. Once you've found a little tightness, that's where you want to stay, and inhale. And exhale. Once again, inhale. Breathe into your neck. Please blink your eyes open. Release your hand off your head and lift your head up. Just give yourself a little neck twist from right to left, right to left. Wow. Good for you. You've strengthened and stretched just about everything from your waist up. Please roll over onto your knees. Step one foot forward. Both hands on your front thigh, fold your back toes and push your body up. Now, if you feel dizzy, move over to a wall or a chair. Otherwise, you could keep your feet very wide and stand tall and proud in this very confident body posture. Inhale and stretch up overhead. Exhale, stretch down. Do that once again, please. Inhale, stretch overhead. And stretch down, hands on your hips. And please say this out loud. Say, self, I'm really proud of you for showing up today. You strengthened your upper body. You stretched your upper body. Self, you breathed deep and you smiled. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you're moving in the right direction. It's always good to affirm ourselves, because if we don't affirm ourselves, we can't expect other people to do that for us. But I'm proud of you. Congratulations for showing up today. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay vibrant. Bye for now.